Hello everyone, and welcome to Doodles and
one
and two.
Oh my god. But yes, we thought we'd bring back the OG because around this time of year we tend to bust out a Doodles and tea or two.
Today's cup of tea is hiding over here.
Oh my god, yeah, can I just show you real quick? Because you have to let it steep, but look at the colour. Can you see?
It's got like a bluey hue to it.
But show them the tea.
This is butterfly pea tea.
Tea, not the pea you're thinking.
But it's piping hot right now, so
It's
we're gonna
really
have to
hot.
wait for a review on that.
And because Doodles and tea's quite moist, we thought we'd introduce the semi-moist watercolors.
Yes, naturally, the semi-moist watercolors. I wasn't sure whereabouts to put the original Amazon thing, but because I write them out, I've got the names of everyone and I made a note of what it said.
Oh, that's a type of tea too.
You might already have these, but it doesn't have to have more. And I'm pretty certain that we don't have more.
Oh, I always remember when I'm
semi-moist
semi-moist. Let's bust them open.
And because
Yes,
it's
in
been
here.
like a year since we last did a Doodles and Tea update, there are so many things that we can talk about and update you on at the moment. We've got like a huge Redbubble store update going on.
Yeah.
We've had
Get out of here.
Steph Socks channel drama, in case you didn't know that I have a second channel. We've also currently got Patches drinking his water bottle just for nostalgia's sake and hydration.
Make sure you stay hydrated, especially this time of the year. It's important.
Comes with a brush.
You can use that. I want to use that.
So this type of watercolour paint is the Gansai Candy.
It's wet and I want to put my fingers in it.
Moist. We totally put these on the wish list just because it had the word semi-moist. I was like, that's such a
Look,
nasty word.
We've all been there, but yeah, look at that. Look how
semi-moist they are.
they're glistening in our mock-up lighting setup that we have. That's beautiful. First impression, look at that. The colours are vibrant. They are semi-moist. They look good.
More sticky than...
Oh, they are tacky. No, that's what they meant. Like tacky by feel, not by aesthetic. But that's perfect. They look great.
I think they've probably just been translated a bit strangely, personally.
No.
We've also got some Caran Dache water brushes over here.
I got the pattern.
Have used these in a video before. I think it was in like a trendy or not trendy video. I've also got my watercolor sketchbook, and these are so nostalgic for us. I've been doing a huge clean out around the house recently, and I found these watercolor postcards that are from Hobbycraft.
They're so tiny.
These are like one of the first art supplies that we ever bought together.
Yeah,
when I was interested in traditional art.
Do you have any idea what you want to do with these?
The idea is that we're just gonna have like a little doodle and a little chat and a little taste of some tea.
Sounds good to me.
I'm also here to show off the school bus pencil case, which was absolutely a treat to myself.
Oh yeah, it was, yeah.
During the back to school season, even though I have no school to be going back to.
I have no idea what to draw, guys.
Okay, so talking about new things that have been going on with us, the Redbubble has been like a huge thing update, like even previous older designs such as like Leaf, Colin, Monty, all available on new merch that they weren't previously and in some new patterns.
I feel woefully unprepared on this tiny little piece of paper. I'm like, oh, I have no room to breathe.
Also, for everyone who tuned in for our last previous video,
oh yeah,
the snow waffle is also on Redbubble merch now.
You mean this?
Don't you say it in this video.
The snow waffle that is blue. That's fair.
That is being said.
That's what it is. I'm being a good boy.
I get so focused when I'm drawing that I forget what it is that I wanted to speak about.
Steph was like, oh man, Doodles and Tea is going to be lit this time. I've got so much to talk about.
Okay, so a lot of people usually ask me about like my health updates because Doodles and Tea tends to be the main place where I talk about things like that.
That's true.
And believe it or not, there hasn't been any major updates in the past year. I've been referred to a bunch of specialists in terms of my wrist. In fact, it's like ridiculous how far down the line these specialists go to. So my initial like GP, I went to an appointment with them. They referred me to a specialist at a hospital. I was with him for quite a long time. We were doing physiotherapy, but I didn't really improve too much. So he referred me to a specialist.
One even more special than him.
Yes, and the specialist, He had like one session with me, I
He
believe.
poked your wrist like once and was like, I can't do nothing with this.
No, I'm thinking of the one before that one.
Oh, right, yeah, it was just one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Had like one session with him and he was just so confused about my wrist. If you don't know about my wrist, one of the doctors or specialists said that it's deformed. So, and the thing that's really strange as well is that I've done like a bunch of x-rays and they say that this is nothing to do with like a previous break from when I was a kid. So I always thought that it was because I'd broken it once
That's
before.
what we thought, yeah.
So I've got a deformed wrist and I don't know why.
Poor thing, no.
So anyway, that other specialist, he referred me to a specialist, went to go see that specialist. He literally sat me down for like 5 seconds, looked at my wrist and went, whoa, never seen that before. And it's like, I'm gonna refer you to a specialist.
I think that guy, you must have been like the appointment before his like lunch break. He was like, man, I'm hungry, I've got to see this person.
I have no idea what is going on with this girl's wrist.
I look, I don't know you. Look, let's just refer you to someone else. So he did. And now we're waiting.
We're waiting on another referral.
Yeah, now we're waiting for that guy.
In terms of my autism like diagnosis journey, I was talking in the last one about a year ago about how they'd lost my paperwork and the forms. Well, they lost it like another 2 times in that length of time.
Yeah, twice.
So I can only presume that it's moving somewhere where it needs to be right now.
It better be. It better not be on the floor somewhere like the past couple of times.
We've not heard anything back about it in quite a long time, but over here the health system's just been in chaos.
Because of the you-know-what with the
That we
you-know-where.
don't speak about that sounds like, well, it doesn't sound like cucumbers, but we say it is.
Sounds like Perona.
So I hope you guys have been keeping well.
Yeah, how are you? Now I vented, how are you? Yeah, how are you guys doing?
And I also wanted to have a chance to properly say thank you so much to everyone who's been sending us things via the Amazon wish list. That has been such a huge help for the channel like throughout the year.
You have no idea.
If we haven't shown the thing that you've sent us just yet, hold tight, we've just got so many things that we're in a very fortunate position.
It's the best position to be in, yes, yeah.
Yeah, so at the
But thank
moment, we tend to wait for a certain art supply if it's like popular or trending at the time, and then we're like, yes, we've got that in backup in reserve.
That's
and
it. And we can get what you've sent to us in front of as many people as possible.
Some of the really special. Oh wow, you really watered that down. You weren't lying when you said
This
you
might
wanted
be
to
too
water
wet
it.
even for me. Oh my god. I can work with this.
Some of the things that I just wanted to quickly shout out off the top of my head that we've been sent. We've got a bunch of paint markers that we need to show on the channel, so that's going to be fun. Some really beautiful liquid watercolors. Oh my gosh. I think that was from a Kate or Katie. It was one of those 2 names. But yes. That was like one of the most beautiful presents. Forgot how sweaty I get in front of all these lights.
I'm wet because I've just got water everywhere. What have I done?
My eyes.
Do you guys find that like your medical conditions and stuff flare up? Because Steph's fibromyalgia always seems to get worse as the seasons get cold. Not necessarily hotter, but colder.
It does a little bit like when the weather in general changes, but for some reason when it gets to this time of year, I always forget how gross that I feel. Like my joints get so like achy, and all like the nerves on like the back of like my neck and shoulders get really like
they get really
sore
sensitive, yeah. Oh, that's looking so cute.
It's so frustrating because it's the time of year where I want to make more content than usual, because it's like near that sort of Christmas hype, and it's when like advertisers are willing to like pay more money, so
Lord knows we need that
it's
money.
the time that things can pay off the best, and it's always the time where my body's like, nah, this seems like a good time to hibernate. I was destined to be like a bear or something.
No.
I am ready to watercolor.
Good. I have to admit, you know, the paints are very good. I do like them. The colours that are coming out are nice and opaque. You can water them down, as you guys know I love to.
How semi-moist do you thinking they are?
Extremely.
No, because he's clown. Well, because he's clown. Because he's a clown.
Because clown.
I feel like he's supposed to have a red nose.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm kind of tempted to give him a different colour one just to...
Oh my god, is he a rebel clown?
Exactly, let's do it. I really like this colour blue.
Is that like a teal colour?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, let's see. Oh, that's a lot more light than I was expecting.
Is it looking good? Oh! Oh, it's a baby! Look at his shiny little nose.
I think I might have put too much water on that.
I just keep dabbing it. I keep putting too much on everything.
I want to try slightly darker blue. Oh yeah.
Is that good?
This one's more of a Steph colour. I've only used one colour so far. Although so have you, haven't you?
No, I've used the blue. I've used the dark blue.
Purpley colour.
I've used the green. I've apparently used purple.
The joy of being colourblind.
What's the story of your bear?
I think I'm secretly inspired by my old DeviantArt characters I used to have.
Oh,
which
that's
were
cute.
circus bears. And they lived in a town that I made up. Well, it was a country called Barbados.
Barbados! And that's incredible. Is that where all bears go to retire?
Circus bears, anyway.
Only circus bears. If you're not a circus bear, you get deported when you arrive.
And I wasn't intending to sketch this in blue, but since you handed me that, it was a Crayola pencil.
Oh, the blue one. I didn't give you much of a choice, did I? Because I stole the pencil, sorry.
Yeah, but the snow waffle I sketched in blue, and I was
and that was a
quite
triumph.
That. Yeah.
We love blue waffle. That wasn't even on purpose. Snow waffle. We don't love blue waffle. No. Do you like my moon demon? Steph and I have been watching Dead End on Netflix. And if I'm not going to spoil it, but if you've watched the most recent season, the shape might be like a hint.
Oh, I forget that with watercolors I start getting really impatient because I want to start painting like this and this and this, but then everything will bleed together, so I know I've got to hold on.
You just need to chill. You need to stop sweating and
I really do need to stop sweating
and calm down.
I think it's because like I've got autism and I find bright lights really overwhelming. And to film videos, sadly, you need a lot of bright lights.
Imagine if you were a vampire and autistic. You'd be screwed.
I wouldn't be very good at my career. I wish people would still watch videos if they were like filmed in like the dark.
In the middle of the night with no lights on. Spooky.
Let's have a tea review.
Oh, okay, yeah. So this is Butterfly PT.
Yeah, I've never tried this before. It's got a very mild flavour to it, and I don't know if that's just because like there wasn't enough of like the tea stuff put in.
Oh no, it says that you're only supposed to put 4 flowers per cup in.
Oh,
that's how it's meant to be. Seriously.
I wanted to comment on the they look like little pieces of cabbage floating around inside.
Oh, you've barely touched your cabbage tea, love. Oh.
It's kind of got the aesthetic of like a miso soup. If miso soup was like a bright blue colour. And I think the magic of Butterfly PT, which it doesn't help that I don't have it in like a see-through mug at the moment.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I think it changes from like a purpley colour to a bluey colour.
Yes,
so
it does
like
turn blue, yeah.
a magic colour aspect to it.
Can I try it? Mm-hmm. Because this is quite rare, I don't really do this. Oh, it tastes like plants.
Plants!
Oh. No, wait. The aftertaste is nice, but the hit of the plant is it's quite hard to overcome that one. Oh,
But it's definitely not as strong as something like a peppermint tea.
I mean, I think that's why I like it. I find normal tea quite overbearing, and that's really that one's really subtle. I think that's why that might be the first ever tea that I'm like, yeah, I'd drink that. Or like if we were out somewhere and we were gonna get a drink, I'd be like, yeah, I'd get that one.
Oh.
Yeah, that one ain't too bad.
Have you ever tried jasmine tea?
Yeah, and it's gross. Tastes like carpet cleaner.
What? I love jasmine tea.
Oh, it's nasty. It smells like, you know, when your gran cleans the house. It smells like smells like clean grandma house. I don't like that.
I've been told numerous times that a lot of the things that I like are very like grandma scented, and I think it's because I grew up like hanging around with my nana quite a lot.
You don't smell like a grandma.
No, but I really like Turkish Delight, roses, lavender.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Lilac-y smells.
It's like the 4 horsemen of the grandpa apocalypse.
I'd love to have a tea that we can share together.
Is that romantic?
It is. We'll have to do a romantic collab where we drink tea together.
Drawing tea-inspired characters while drinking tea.
And making out.
And spilling the tea. We can't make out.
I was wondering if you were listening to me.
What?
I wouldn't really.
We'll get flagged on YouTube for being too hot.
video is too hot.
YouTube would be like, guys, look, we appreciate you, but you can't go posting really hot stuff like that.
Do you like my little circus bear?
I do, I think he's cute. You're doing such a good job with the colours and stuff. I'm just mixing anything together.
Oh, we need to speak about the Stephs channel, because that's something that we rarely speak about over on here.
Very true, what happened?
So basically, if you didn't know, we have a second channel. And the second channel, it started out as a joke called Snack Date. It was like a very niche reference to like one of our older videos. Can't even remember which one it was.
No.
But we joked that we'd do it, and then for April Fools for like 2 years, we made snack content.
And it was banging.
But then YouTube demonetized like the channel because it wasn't active enough.
Not so banging.
A lot of people didn't realise that that's a thing that happens. So then I worked really hard to turn it into sort of like a second channel for myself. I called it the Stephs one, and the idea was that anything that's sort of like not edited enough for Doodle Date or not like Doodle Date themed, we like to try to keep things very sort of like art vloggy, product reviewy over on this channel.
Very cool.
So anything that didn't quite fit in with those vibes, I was gonna put over on the other channel without feeling like guilty that I was gonna tank our channel. I worked really hard, got it monetized, and then focused on Doodle Date really heavily, forgot to upload on it for like a year. And then YouTube did that thing where they demonetized that channel again. But the good news is that monetization is back on the Stephs channel. So thank you so much for watching like a bunch of the Stephs videos.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been possible without you guys.
Yeah,
that's a really big deal.
I was pestering a bunch of you guys to come and watch it and join in with one of my live streams, and a bunch of you came along, and that was a huge help. So it's super.
It's because of those people.
That.
Absolutely. You should be proud of yourselves. That wouldn't have been possible without you guys. That's looking really cute though, honey.
I'm trying to do, because he's supposed to be like a white, maybe like a polar bear-ishy kind of bear. I want to colour a bit of the background in this purpley colour. So I think oh no, I've still got water in this. It just doesn't feel like it's coming out much.
You can't be dry around the super moist, honey.
That's true.
When the brush starts to get dry, you do get like a really nice texture effect. I've noticed with these ones, again, I'm sure you can get it with others, but I've always been very impressed with these Caran Dache ones.
These Caran Dache ones that we got as well, they came with like a really quirky one that has like a felt tip nib.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
We used that in the video before.
Water-based felt, like basically your own water-based felt tip if you use it with watercolors. It's quite fancy. So thank you guys for watching this little catch-up. I'm gonna put the Doodles and Tea playlist.
Doodles
So no, the house can't take it stuff. So be sure to check that out, and don't forget to subscribe so we can see ya for another Doodle Day.
Oh my god!
Bye bye.
Bye bye.